Hi, I'm Karen Keskis, Recreation Supervisor with the Division of Recreation for the Township of East Brunswick, and I also serve as the Advisory Health Council Staff Liaison. And I'm here today with another Wellness Spotlight. My guest today is Ken Freedman, Director of the Freedman Chiropractic Center, and we're going to talk about a bestseller book, Discover Wellness, How Staying Healthy Can Make You Rich, by authors Drs. Bob Hoffman and Jason Deitch, who state that the importance of developing a habit of ensuring your body is in good alignment as being essential in having wellness. Dr. Freedman, why is alignment so important?
Thank you for having me today, Karen. Alignment is one of the most important things that a person can do in order to be well. The reason why alignment is important is because when your body's not in good alignment, it just doesn't work correctly. Now, it's important for the whole body to be in alignment, but especially for the spine to be in good alignment. And the reason why is because it's the spine that carries the nerves and the energy that control just about everything that goes on inside your body. The spine is made in a way where the bones of the spine and the disc surround and protect the nerve. It's the nerve that carries all the energy. When the spine goes out of alignment, that irritates the nerve and that prevents the energy from controlling all the body's functions. So the way you digest your food, the way you move your muscles and joints, your resistance to disease, and how well your body resists decay and degeneration is all determined by how well this energy flows. When your spine goes out of alignment and the energy gets blocked, your body doesn't work the right way. And that sets the stage for increased decay, greater likelihood of being more susceptible to disease and problems, poor performance, and increased injury.
And what would cause your body to go out of alignment?
There are a lot of things that'll do it, mainly physical stress like falls, accidents, injuries, the birth process, wearing high-heeled shoes, carrying the diaper bag and the baby on one hip, sleeping with your head at a propped or a cramped angle, or watching TV in bed. Many things, or sitting at a workstation without it being lined up correctly, maybe the monitor off to one side for hours on end. That would cause the spine to go out of alignment. Chemical stress like food additives, recreational and therapeutic drugs can all adversely act on the muscles and the nervous system to pull the spine out of alignment and cause problems. And another thing that will do it will be emotional stress. Now, we all know what emotional stress is. Emotional stress tightens up the muscles, and that can pull the spine out of alignment and cause problems with the energy to the body as well.
And how could you tell if your spine was out of alignment?
Most people can't tell when their spine's out of alignment until much later on in the process and a lot of damage has already occurred. Some of the most common things that people notice from the spine being out of alignment is their posture's crooked. They could have one shoulder higher than another, or one hip higher than another, or their head tilts to one side. A lady wearing earrings, she'll be able to see in the mirror that one earring looks higher or lower than another. Some guys that wear earrings too. One earring's higher or lower than another. It's one of the reasons why children are checked for scoliosis so early on in school, because we recognize that alignment is so important, especially as children are growing, because as the twig is bent, so grows the tree. Some of the things that people might be able to notice on their own, how their shoes wear. See if the shoes are wearing evenly across the heels and soles. If the heels and soles are wearing more on one side than on another, or off on one edge compared to flat and even across the whole bottom, that can be another indicator of abnormal alignment too.
And what could we do to help prevent this?
Well, there are a lot of things that people can do to improve alignment. Among some of the self-help habits that we recommend people do would be, for example, to make sure that your shoes fit them and support them correctly. That women not wear a very high-heeled shoe. Now, I'm not a fashion consultant. I'm just, so I don't want to upset a lot of ladies. The thing is, a low-heeled shoe is much better for your alignment than a high-heeled shoe is.
Sure.
Another thing, the fellas sometimes carry these big, thick wallets, looks like a pastrami sandwich, in their back pocket, and then they sit on it. Well, that can throw the spine out of alignment. Or they watch TV or read in bed at a propped or strained angle. So from a self-help standpoint, that could be they can lift correctly, following the recommendations for proper lifting and bending. But one of the key things that we recommend for better alignment is that they get checked by a chiropractor. Because instead of waiting for problems to develop, what a chiropractor will do is look at your spine to find out if it's in correct alignment and if the nervous system is working correctly. And if it's not, we could find out where it's located, how severe it is, and what we can do about it. and also find out if there is misalignment, whether or not that misalignment has caused any long-term change or damage to your body, and if so, how severe that is, where it's located, and what we would need to do about that as well. And then make the appropriate recommendations, not only to help a person function better, but also to retard the future decay that would take place if the improper alignment wasn't corrected.
So where would our viewers go for more information on this subject?
Well, there are a number of different resources. Obviously, you can go on the internet. You could consult my website, www.freedmanchiropracticcenter.com, or feel welcome to call me at my office. I'll be able to help you. I also want to acknowledge Dr. Michael Spadafino, another terrific chiropractor in East Brunswick and member of the Advisory Health Council. You could feel welcome to call Dr. Spadafino up. I'm sure he'd be happy to give you some great information. Another resource would be the largest association of chiropractors in the state of New Jersey. It's called the ANJC, the Association of New Jersey Chiropractors. And you could go on their website, www.anjc.info. And they could give you information too.
Well, it's been some very good information today, and I thank you for being our guest. And remember, viewers, wellness works if you work it, and thank you for tuning in.